Hello again, Year 6. So, today we are going to continue looking at regular and irregular polygons, but we are going to look more at the reasoning and problem solving side of them. So first of all, remind me, what is a regular polygon? Just have a think for a few moments to yourself to remind yourself what a regular polygon is. So a regular polygon is one that has equal angles and equal lengths. So for example, a square is a regular polygon. Well done if you got that correct. So if that's a regular polygon, what is an irregular polygon? Can you think of an example of an irregular polygon? Have a think for a few moments. So I've given you an extra challenge here to try and think of an example. So an irregular polygon is one that has either one or more length or angle that's different. So for example, a rectangle is an irregular polygon. Well done if you remembered that. Okay, so as I said, today we are going to be looking at the more reasoning and problem solving questions. So, this question is an always, sometimes, or never true question. So, is it always, sometimes, or never true that a regular polygon has equal sides but not equal angles? Is it always, sometimes, or never true that a triangle is a rectangular polygon? Is it always, sometimes, or never true that the number of angles is the same as the number of sides in any polygon? So what I would do, I would number 1, 2, 3 down the side of my paper, and I would just write always, sometimes, or never. Make sure you are not just writing true or false, or you are not just writing yes or no, because as we have discussed before, you would get that question wrong then, because it is asking for you to write either always, sometimes, or never. Okay? For this last one, you might want to experiment a little bit. So I would maybe draw a few different polygons on my paper. I would count the number of angles and the number of sides to help me answer that question. Pause the video now and have a go. Okay then, let's look at the answers. So, a regular polygon has equal sides but not equal angles is never true because as we know, a regular polygon always has equal angles and equal sides. Number 2, a triangle is a regular polygon, is sometimes true because an equilateral triangle is regular, but the other ones, so a scalene, a right angle, and an isosceles triangle, are irregular. So an equilateral triangle has all equal lengths and equal angles. And the last one, the number of angles is the same as the number of sides in any polygon, is always true. Well done if you got that one correct. Let's have a look at this one then. So Niall says that this rhombus is a regular polygon because all the sides are the same length. Do you agree? Explain your answer. Okay, so that's A. Then B would be, is a rhombus always an irregular polygon? Explain your answer. Okay, so you've got a two-part question there. So the first thing you need to do is decide whether you think this rhombus is regular or irregular. Okay, so he said that it's regular because all the sides are the same length. Is that enough for a shape to be regular? Okay, explain your answer. So you are either going to start with I agree with Niall because or I disagree with Niall because. Okay, then you are going to move on to B. Is a rhombus always an irregular polygon? And again, you're going to explain your answer. Okay, take note of the word always. Pause the video now and have a go. Okay then. So for A, I disagree because the angles are not equal here. Okay, so if we look at the angles here, we've got two angles that are acute. And we've got two angles that are obtuse. Okay, so clearly those angles are not equal. Therefore, the rhombus is an irregular polygon. So Niall is incorrect. And then for B, a rhombus is always irregular as it will always have different sized angles, okay? So because it's a square that's been tipped over, it will always have two acute angles and two obtuse angles, okay? Even if we tipped it the other way, these would then just be the acute angles and these would be the obtuse angles. It will always have two obtuse and two acute angles. Therefore, a rhombus is always irregular. Well done if you got that one correct. Let's have a look at this one then. So Terry has sorted some polygons in a Venn diagram. What could the labels be for each set? Okay, so this is one label for this bit here. This is a second label for this bit here. Remember, whatever is in the middle of your two circles, in the middle of the Venn diagram, has to apply to both sides. Okay, so it has to be in both lists. Okay, so try and think of a label for A and a label for B. Okay, once you've done that, B says draw a different 2D shape to those shown that could go in any two sections of the Venn diagram. Okay, so it has to go in two sections of the Venn diagram. Okay, so what I would like you to do now is I would like you to pause the video and have a go at A first. Once you are comfortable with A, then have a go at B. But make sure you stick with what you've put for your labels and that your shape can go in any two areas of your Venn diagram. Pause the video now and have a go. Okay, then let's have a look at the answer. So you could have for A has at least one right angle, okay, because these all have at least one right angle. You could have had for B regular polygons, okay, because this is a regular polygon here. For B, you could have drawn maybe a right angled triangle here, yeah, and then it would also go out here, okay, because you have got a shape then that's got at least one right angle, but it doesn't fit into this one because it is not a regular polygon. Okay, well done if you got that correct. If you would like an extra challenge today, I would like you to have a go at this question. So it says, how many regular and irregular polygons can you find in this picture? So if I was you, I would create a table. I would write a regular side and an irregular side. Okay, and then underneath that, I would then list the regular polygons that I find, and then I would list under irregular polygons all the irregular polygons that I would find. Okay? Try and name the polygons as best you can. So for example, here is an equilateral triangle. So try and write the full name. So it would be a regular polygon because it is an equilateral triangle. Okay? Here would be a right angled triangle. So that would go in irregular because it's got angles and lengths that are different. Okay? But you would write right angled triangle. Okay? Right. Once you have done that, I would be interested to see how many regular and irregular polygons you have found. So please email me either the number that you've found or a picture of your table. Good luck, Year 6. I'll speak to you soon.